Hey guys, Caleb here. Thanks for tuning into the video. If you guys read the title, you already know what this is about. But yeah, my team and I, we've been working on this project for a couple of months, and we finally are able to say we developed our very own GR Supra Fender. I mean, I don't know, I think it's really cool and I'm really excited about it because, you know, anyone can buy their own modifications, anyone can buy their own body kit parts, but no. We make our own here. So this video is kind of just showing you guys the process we went through and what it looks like on the car. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy the video and I'll catch you guys at the end. So this is kind of how our design process starts. We start with a 3D scan of the car or the part that we need just to get the data. This was our initial render. We're just trying to get an idea of what the part we had in mind would look like. I wasn't really happy with it, so I talked to our design team and I proposed moving that red line to the blue line. I just figured that it would help flow with the body a lot more. So this is the actual fender you guys will see in the video. I feel like this flows with the hood and the front bumper lines a lot better, and just the overall proportions look a lot cleaner. This is kind of what our design process looks like when we're designing the fender on the scan, instead of it just being a straight up render. We want to make sure we clear anything that might be under the fender, which in this case was a window washer reservoir underneath the part of the fender that curves inside to the inside of the wheel well. So after that, our next step is to program our CNC machine to cut out a shape like this. This will enable us to create the part and test it on the car in real life. Alright, now that we got all the boring stuff out of the way, let's move on to the install. Hey, what's up guys? This is like a couple weeks later from when you guys saw the previous clips. We finally got our fender to a prototype phase. So I'm looking at it right now, it looks really great, so I'll show you guys what it looks like. Look. It looks so cool. Okay, we just threw some white wrap on top of it, so obviously the colors don't match. But we're just testing the fitment and everything, and it looks great. Look, you can vent. You can see the vent. Like, it's so cool, and it looks so smooth. Actually, what I should do is I should close the hood. There we go. So you guys have a better idea of what it looks like. Yeah, I really like how it flows. Like, it could, once this paint matched correctly, it could pass off as an OEM panel, and that's what I really like about it. It follows all the curves, you know, same with the rear, follows those curves. So I think it's something that will look really cool on a stock body Supra. Hey, what's up guys? So today is day 4 of making our own Supra fender. This is our own original design, and we finally got the production version of the fenders in. So the fender you guys saw earlier was a metal prototype with the fiberglass vent and other features like molded on. We want to use as much of the OEM part as possible. That way when we put the part into the mold, we can get as close to OEM fitment for the production model. So yeah, let me just show you guys what these look like. They're really nice FRP material. We keep all the mounting tabs, so this is where your side skirt like accent trim piece slides in. We keep all the OEM mounting points up top and the OEM tabs on the side. So we're gonna have to drill out our own holes, but that's okay because they're pretty much just all marked out. So we'll just drill, easy peasy. And I'm really excited to see what the production version will look like on the car. As you can see, it's a really aggressive and nice vent design, so that'll replace that like that. So the goal with this is to extract all the high pressure air that can gather up in the wheel well and create lift. So with this vent, we're able to, you know, allow that high pressure air to exit out quicker from inside the wheel well. Yeah, now I'm just gonna start taking off the wheels. We already got the car on the lift. Just taking off the OEM fender, which I'm sure you guys saw. and I'll get back to you guys after I put these fenders on the car. Okay guys, so we have pretty much all the fender liner off, all the bolts holding the fender on. I just want to give you guys a quick tip of when you are taking off your fenders. There's one bolt that is almost impossible to get to without taking off the entire side skirt trim, and the under panels underneath the car. You have to do it for one bolt that's right here. The bolt head's on this side and it screws in that, no, actually the bolt head's on this side and screws in this way. So you can undo all the bolts on the fender but still not be able to take the fender off because there is the bolt head here screwing in this way. So my tip to you guys is you're gonna have to do it once and take off the whole side skirt and everything, but once you do that, once you get in there, what you should do is what I did. So you see this metal bracket right here, right? I flipped that 180 degrees. So instead of screwing in this way, right, and having to take off the side skirt and all that, now I can screw in the fender and the bolt this way, right? So that means I can take off this bolt and the fender with a really long 10mm extension or socket on a really long extension, and you won't have to take off all the side skirts and everything. So yeah, just a quick tip. You guys should definitely consider doing that if you guys ever take off your fender. Hopefully when this goes on, it'll fit perfectly, which we'll find out, which it should because the prototype did. But yeah, that's just the biggest difference, is that vent right there, and how this portion of the fender just goes in so that you can, you know, see through there and extract all that heat out from the wheel well. But yeah, let's go ahead and put this on. It's not the same color obviously because this is just we're just testing this one. This just has like a white primer finish over it, so it's not paint matched to the Absolute Zero paint of the Supra. Alright, so what we're going to do now is we're going to drill out all the hole markings that are on the Sayber fender. Luckily, because we took the mold off the OEM fender, all the holes that we need to drill out here, and along the top here, they're all defined. So all we need to do is take a drill bit, drill those up. Okay, so we have all our holes drilled out now. You can see on the aftermarket fender. It's really easy, guys. You don't have to worry. Like I'm definitely not a body shop guy. I can't paint, I can't wrap, but you know, it's pretty easy. You can definitely do it at home. I highly suggest you take it to a professional body shop who knows what they're doing so that you have a complete OEM look, fit, and finish. Okay, so finally got the passenger side fender in, got everything buttoned up. Overall, the fitment is amazing. Look at that. All the body lines, like the gaps, are all consistent. There's no crazy part that's extruding from the body line. Obviously this would be see-through if you cut the fender liner, but just for convenience, I just buttoned the fender liner all up. All the holes lined up, nothing's misaligned. I'd say overall this is a success. I just gotta do the other fender now on the driver's side. Now, because I've never taken this fender off, I'm going to have to do what I told you guys earlier. I'm going to have to take off all the under panels, and then I'm going to have to take off the side skirt just to get to the one bolt here. Once I get to that bolt, I'm going to flip the bracket so I never have to do that again. Just so you guys know or have a better idea of what I'm talking about, that bolt right there, you can see the thread part of it, but the bolt head is actually on the other side, right? There's no other way to get to that except by taking off the side skirt. I literally have everything off. Look at this. Everything's off. It's just that one bolt. To take off the entire side skirt for. Okay, so some of you guys might be wondering how to take off the OEM side skirt on the Supra. First thing you want to do is take off all the pop clips and the 8mm screws on the underside, next to the side skirt and on the under panel. And then afterwards it's pretty straightforward. You just use sheer blunt force to tear it off. I know it's kind of counterintuitive because it's a brand new expensive car, but this whole thing is literally held in with clips. So you just gotta pull really hard and act like you're killing and tearing apart your brand new car. So yeah, let's go. So I got this clip off, but here's when it starts getting crazy. This sounds so bad. Oh my god. It's really violent. Okay. Back half's off. Let's move to the front. And remember, this is all for one bolt, because the rest of the fender's off. Jeez. Good job, BMW or Toyota or both, I guess. Yeah, now the whole side skirt's off. Yeah, just make sure to undo all the bolts and the clips underneath and literally just start tearing it off. Alright, so both the fenders are installed. Just keep in mind they're not painted yet, that's the next step. But everything went smoothly, everything went well. Fitment is amazing, better than I expected actually. So I'll show you guys here. This is the passenger side. Yeah, everything bolted up once we drilled those holes like OEM. No complaints. We even were able to keep the OEM fender liner. Of course you can cut that out so you can actually use the vent. Same story on the driver's side. Fitment's great. We kept, yeah, all the side skirt, like the side skirt accent piece and everything was able to be clipped in, no problems. Can't wait to see this once it's all painted. Hey guys, so that's what the fenders look like on the car. Let me know what you guys think. I'm really happy with them, but any input is appreciated. The fenders are actually off at paint right now. My good friends at Auto Tuned are taking care of it for me. I'm really excited to see what the fenders will look like once they're painted and on the car. If you guys want to keep updated on the build, make sure to follow me on my Instagram. But as always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace!